Okay, got a new package in the mail today. Let's see what we got. As I've heard some other people say, no, these aren't AK-47 magazines, and no, they're not AK-74 mags. They don't look anything like a magazine. These are actually the boxes that the Boker Kalashnikovs come in. It looks like a box. This doesn't look like a mag. I mean, the shape itself does. Anyways, these are actually both identical. They're both the limited edition green satin polished dagger. They're consecutive serial numbered. Actually, I have a reason for that. Let's just use this one here for example. You get this little warranty registration card in 4 different languages. This side's the English side. Just pretty basic registration card to mail in. Looks like they've got English, French, Spanish, and German. German on the back of that. Enough of that. Let's get to the knife. Comes in this nice molded case here. It's okay. Makes a nice case. I really don't care. I'm more concerned about the knife. And first off, I love this pocket clip. It just rides so deep in your pocket. People that are fans of deep carry should love this pocket clip. I mean, you're going to see almost nothing. You're just going to see right there, just the top of that, maybe a bit of this handle. They've got a desert color, they've got black, and they've got this green color. I picked this up from BladePlay. BladeHQ and Bladeplay both have these. They're both in stock, I believe. Actually, yeah, and it's on sale. BladePlay is actually cheaper than BladeHQ, even though they're the same building, the same people. Supposedly this grip is based off the AK-74 bayonet grip handle. Obviously the AK-74 bayonet was not a folding knife. Here, you can see if you can get a better look at it. You can see that the pivot screw's got some wording on it. It basically says Boker Kalashnikov 74. Oh, sorry, it says automatic Kalashnikov. Boker automatic Kalashnikov. It's so small you can barely see it, and you've got that star shape. It's this one appears to be put together with torque screws. So if you need to take this apart for any reason, change the spring, adjust your pivot screw here for tension. You'll need to have a torque set. I don't have a torque set in front of me. I guess I could try to find out what size it is. I would assume it looks like a T7 or T6. I don't know. I'll put it in the comments or the description or something when I find out what this is. I don't want to be going through a bunch of bits in the middle of the video. But anyways, getting onto the knife, opening itself. It seems to open just incredibly fast. Let's see if I can get a better picture there. Buttons right there. Bam. And this is the satin polished dagger blade. It says on the blade automatic Kalashnikov 74, Boker right there, the little Boker logo, and they put the serial number up here. That one's 0900, that's the serial number. The jimping on this knife is, sorry about all this, I'm trying to experiment with a new camera angle here. The jimping on this knife is extremely mediocre at best. The jimping feels a little better on the blade itself than the actual handle of the knife. There's just no dig in. It's just large radiuses here milled into it. I mean, it's better than nothing, but not much. The thing that really makes it nice to grip onto is these finger grooves here. These finger grooves are really, really awesome as far as shape for your fingers. It's pretty decent placing. All 4 fingers put right there. I mean, it fits right in. But there's not really any grip there. They're pretty smooth. It's a smooth aluminum anodized handle. So if you're going to really grab onto it really tight and do a thrust attack, I mean, you could probably put your thumb here and use it, but you're not going to get a lot of traction there. But I mean, this thing, I play with it a little bit so I can get that in camera. It's kind of fast. Doesn't have a safety on it, which doesn't really matter because you really have to push this in pretty deep to get it to come out. The really only complaint that I've had, let's adjust this camera a little bit, this is really starting to bug me. The only really bad complaint I have about this is this button. I don't know if it has time to break in or what, but if you can notice, I'll slowly push this in. You can see the blade slowly creep out when I push it in real slow. And I had to push it in that far. And let's try to see if I can get this in there. Okay, I'll get my Kershaw leak for a pointer here. Right in here. There's that button, the inside of the button right there. And this piece right here at the bottom is actually tapered. And that's what rides up against the blade. That's actually somewhat tall. I mean, you have to push it in, push that button in that far to get the blade to come out. I guess you could probably modify it if you wanted to and have that distance taken down and shorten it up a little bit. But you really do not need a safety on this knife just because you have to push that button in so far to get it to go. This knife is just, I don't know, it's a decent budget knife. I mean, BladePlay wants $30.95 shipped, and BladeHQ wants $38.95, which is ironic because it's the exact same building. They have the same pictures, it's the same address and everything. Not really too much wobble on here. I mean, almost nothing. I can't feel anything at all. No up and down play at all. Side to side is really minimal, if anything. Centering of the blades, really not that bad. It's a little bit off to this side, but just a hair. See if I can get a better angle on that. It's ever so slightly off to one side, but the centering's really nice. I mean, this is a $30 switchblade with quite a large blade on it. It's got an overall length of 7.6 inches. See if I can get something to reference it here. Overall length 7.6 inches. The blade length 3.35 inches. It's got a closed length of 4.25 inches, and it only weighs 3.6 ounces, which I haven't actually weighed it myself to test that, but I assume that's pretty accurate from BladeHQ. They're seemingly pretty accurate about most of their information. And that's most of what it is. It's an AUS-8 steel, made in Taiwan. I've not heard anything bad about AUS-8 steel. It's a Japanese steel. It's not a stainless steel. It is a high carbon steel, but it's not high in chromium. The alloy is pretty decent, but you can't, leave it out in water. It will eventually rust. It's just not that corrosion resistant. Obviously I haven't had it long enough to tell if it's going to or not. I mean, obviously right now I just got it today. It's nice and shiny and looks brand new because it is. So that's about it. I played with it a lot today, just in and out. The more I play with it, the looser it becomes. So it was kind of stiff to work at first. I've heard the ones that have the coated blades, the ones that are not satin, the ones that don't have the silver colored screws, those, the buttons coated, and I've heard people say that there's just gunk or something down the button, and the more they play with it, the freer it is and able to fly around here and make it come out a lot easier, smoother. I personally think a lot of that's due to at the bottom of that screw where it actually comes out and causes that blade to disengage. That screw is engaging this radius right here. That when it comes around, that's actually engaging that. That's what locks the blade in place. That's what releases the blade. There's always tension on the knife, except for being locked into that position there. That's what's holding it. You push the button down, and the blade gets past this point here. It's at an angle. Comes past that point here. Release. And you put it back in. It goes up, and you push the button in. It locks into this, like that. Just locks in. And you push the button out, it comes off and releases. But you have to push it in that whole distance. I know it doesn't look like much. I'm trying to get a better close-up of that. It's right there. That's actually tapered at an angle. You have to push the button in that entire amount for that blade to become released. After you get used to it, it's not that bad. It opens relatively fast. It's my first Boker knife I've actually ever had. I got the other one as a present to someone who I don't really want to name who it is right now, because if they do watch this video, then that's kind of going to kill my surprise. It opens fast. I mean, oh, sharpness. Let's find some paper here. Sharpness. Let's get some paper. This side of the blade is not sharp at all. It is a dagger blade. It's got a nice point on it, but only one side of this blade is sharpened. Let's just take some paper and we're getting a little bit of a curl there. It's not extremely sharp, but it is pretty damn sharp. It's doing a little bit of a curl on there. It's definitely going to hurt if you cut yourself, just like anything else. But as far as shaving sharp, let's see. Ow. Got a little hair in there. So yes, it's barely shaving sharp. You can see the hair on there. It might seem kind of gross to some people. There's going to be some skin there. I mean, it's a human body, but it's somewhat shaving sharp. I would never shave my face with something this dull. It's actually decently sharp for an out-of-the-box knife. It's a $30 switchblade. The one thing that's really confused me about BladePlay and BladeHQ, they've got this knife, and it's $30.95 on one and $38.95 on the other. Same model number, same knife. It's probably the same knife off the shelf. And let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me pull this up on BladePlay too here on the other screen. Move the camera so you can see. This is BladeHQ. The exact same Boker knife. They want $38.95 for this. It's the exact same green limited edition knife. I go over to BladePlay. They want, for the exact same knife, $30.95, and they're both in stock. This is the exact same knife. It's literally the exact same knife. I don't know why they want more money on one site than the other. They actually have some knives on one website that are more on BladePlay than they are on BladeHQ, and they've got some on BladeHQ that are more than they are on BladePlay. They're the exact same knives. So I really just have no idea what their itinerary is there. I don't know. Just check both sites if you like BladeHQ and BladePlay, and find a knife you like and buy it. So that's it. The Boker site opening automatic limited edition green, serial numbered. Have a nice day.